The foundation of life on Earth is carbon. Our civilizations, our businesses, our houses, and our modes of transportation are based on carbon. Just as humans are formed of carbon and absorb it. We require carbon, but that necessity is also linked to one of the biggest problems we are facing right now: global climate change. Earth's life depends on the carbon cycle. The quantity of carbon that is naturally released from reservoirs must equal the amount that is naturally absorbed by reservoirs for the environment to remain in a state of equilibrium. The planet's ability to support life depends on maintaining this carbon balance. Scientists think that the burning of fossil fuels, which has increased the amount of carbon in the atmosphere above normal levels and caused climate change and global warming, has broken this delicate equilibrium. The more CO2 trapped in the atmosphere, the more heat is trapped in the environment. This contributes to the rise in global temperatures and influences climate change. This causes extreme weather events such as wildfires, tropical storms, heat waves, and severe drought, which harm crop production and disrupt animal behavior. Climate change's effects on various sectors of society are intertwined. Drought has the potential to harm both food production and human health. Flooding has the potential to spread disease and harm ecosystems and infrastructures. Human health issues can lead to an increase in mortality, a reduction in food availability, and a reduction in worker productivity. Climate change is having an impact on every aspect of our world. However, the effects of climate change vary across the country and the world, and even within a single community. Carbon emissions have a direct impact on human life by increasing respiratory complications as a result of increased air pollution. Worse, carbon emissions kill some animal species and destroy food, both of which have a significant impact on humans. Today, climate change is becoming increasingly apparent all around the world, and it is already making an impact on humans, animals, and plants. Along with the melting glaciers and polar ice caps, global warming is also evident in ocean and soil temperatures. Carbon emissions have a direct impact on human life by increasing respiratory complications as a result of increased air pollution. Worse, carbon emissions kill some animal species and destroy food, both of which have a significant impact on humans. Today, climate change is becoming increasingly apparent all around the world, and it is already making an impact on humans, animals, and plants. Along with the melting glaciers and polar ice caps, global warming is also evident in ocean and soil temperatures. The amount of carbon dioxide that burning fossil fuels has sent into the atmosphere has been mostly absorbed by the ocean, which has slowed the rate of climate change. But since the sea is also being affected by all this extra carbon dioxide, many unusual marine species could soon appear. There are hardly any areas on the planet where humanity has not had an influence. We have traveled almost the entire world and left our mark everywhere. We are reducing the amount of space we go for animals as our population and requirements increase. Anthropogenic threats to wildlife can take many various forms, from direct habitat destruction to the introduction of invasive species and illnesses. The majority of ecosystems face several hazards. Every new threat stresses already vulnerable environments and the fauna that depend on them. Anthropogenic threats to wildlife can take many various forms, from direct habitat destruction to the introduction of invasive species and illnesses. The majority of ecosystems face several hazards. Every new threat stresses already vulnerable environments and the fauna that depend on them.
Even a mute creature values life.
Like it is for mankind.
Just like how one wishes to live
and not face death.
Just as one desires joy rather than suffering.
Let alone other species.
So let us save the fauna.